my main goal.
Alright, welcome in chat. Welcome back to the Blaze Black Elite 4 once again. Welcome in everyone, good to see you all so far. Vic, congrats on the first. Thanks for the best, Solaris, welcome in. Hi Nez, hi Biscuit, hi Jibs, thank you very much for the tier 1. Who else have we got? Hi Knight, thank you. Ag, you can't hear me, but thank you. Hi Neo. Thanks for the blessed Biscuit. I hope so, Charlie. Welcome in. Nope, it was 9:30 BST, so should be, yeah. Half 10, half 11 would have been pretty wild. Welcome in, Phil's Walk. Good to see you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Glad you like them. Welcome in, Pokey. No worries, Zeke. Thanks for popping by. Hi, Sneed. Hi, Jabril. Thank you. Ludu, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope you had a good day of Mario Mon. My mic is working. Yeah, it is. Okay. I didn't check that beforehand. Hi, Vile. When Archeops wields its extraordinary power, time as we know it flits away, and all memories found therein completely cease to exist. Fancy. Welcome in, Kymex. Yo, Morgan, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hi, Tom. Welcome in. Hi, Heranian. Is that everyone? Yeah, I think that's everyone. I did say hi, Dream, right? I always like second guess myself on one or two names. Anyway, welcome in. Good to see all of you. Yeah, so that's the team on screen. There's some similarities to the last time, and some are different. Our box this time round was, I think, a bit better equipped for this Elite Four. Last time we sort of had 2 Elite Four members that were pretty easy, and then 2 that were awkward. This time around we've got 3 that are easy, but then 1 that could be a bit awkward. But that puts us in a much better position, I think, than last time. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. The world appears the appearance of a tall, heavy... Oh god, this, I can't be bothered to read all that. But I do appreciate the JoJo copy pasta. Yeah, so what do we do then? So Blaze Black Elite Four, the last time we did it was on Friday. I know it's Wednesday, so this is 5 days later. So I'm hoping this works out. It's fine, file. I appreciate it, don't worry. As long as it's not part 7 onwards, because I don't know anything about that side. But parts 1 to 6, please feel free. Yeah, welcome in, Beeper. Cool, yeah. So as you can see, Volcarona and Amoongus are returning. And then this time we have Archeops, Adakazam, Simipour, and Scrafty as part of our team. So anyway, we should get started. So yep, here's the team in its real form. My poor Scrafty is injured, but do not worry, that is intentional. Cat ears, sure thing, Solaris, thank you. There we go. Welcome in, Noodle. Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I don't know, Gongi. I haven't seen them yet. They'll show up in chat, probably. Oh, right, sorry, that's what you mean. Yeah, Neo's around. He just got confused about the time. No, it's Luda, yeah. Go grab some food. Welcome in, Tanker. Yeah, there's a part of me that kind of wishes I did put stream a bit later. There's like 1 million people streaming tonight, and it's like, I want to watch this, I want to watch that, I want to watch this, but I figured I should probably just go ahead and stream, so. Here we are, adding +1 to the amount of streams on the list. But yeah, I'm hoping this won't take too long. Anyway, I should probably start stalling. Excuse me. Yeah, I've already got the items sorted and that, so I think we just go in pretty much. Yeah, welcome in, Zelia. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh, yes, I should do a prediction. Let me just do one quickly. Oh, no, I do got one already. Okay, that's fine. Hi, Blanket, welcome in. Thank you. True, Tom, yeah. Well, if I finish up fast enough, maybe we can raid into Zap and watch his Elite Four round 2. Cool, okay. Let's see then. So this time we are actually going to do Marshall first, because of how our box is this time, he's actually the easiest out of the 4, which is quite funny. So let me just set up some items. Supermarket, yeah, I'm probably not going to make it in time. Chances are I'll probably finish before I do, but we'll see how it goes. So, I need to get some experience on Amoongus. I need to King's Walk on Adakazam. And if I'm not mistaken, that should be all we need for this fight. As soon as I can find my King's Walk anyway. Where is it? There we go. There will be one, Jibs. So note that Archeops has no item. That's not an error. For reasons that we will see. But yeah, I think that's all we need. Since I believe this fight is completely riskless. Welcome in, not Gigalodon. Nimble is... Ooh, what is that one? I think it's level 24. If I remember rightly. Yeah, I couldn't bring Kecleon into the Elite Four, unfortunately, but I'm sure rooting from the box. Okay, so yeah, we got Archeops and we got Alakazam, which obviously do really well against fighting types. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, let's get our revenge on Marshall. Oh yeah, I heard about that lady. Yeah, buddy, welcome in. Thank you. Okay, so same as last time, Sork has Sturdy, so obviously we need to get rid of that somehow. Welcome in, Jukum. Archeops is going to Acrobatics into Throw. I don't even need a Flying Gem, it just outright one-shots, which is really funny. And then we're going to Fling into Sork to flinch it and also break Sturdy. Hi Tiago, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure that will help me very much. Thank you very much. Hi, going to Twitch. Okay, so this should just kill. Perfect, yeah. Minimum 100%. Who needs a Flying Gem? This Archeops does not. Okay, so next in should be Mienshao. Once the level ups happen. Yep, okay. Yeah, Kirby, welcome in, thank you. But yeah, our Archeops and our Alakazam are so fast that even though Mienshao is really fast, I don't care. So we Acrobatics, and we Psychic to take out these two. Thanks for the blast, Kirby. Okay, and that should take out Sork. Great, okay. The next in should be Poliwrath and Conkeldurr. Great, okay, perfect. And then once again, we just double KO. Yep, sweet, sweet revenge. Oh, that's what you were referencing by, alright. Of course. I didn't catch that. I see. Okay. Okay, and then that leaves Breathum up. So Breathum has a Focus Sash, so we do need to double attack into it. And also it has Mach Punch, but even if it happens to randomly use Mach Punch here and it gets high roll crit, it can't kill either of my Pokemon. It's like 99.6% on Archeops or something. And it did actually try that. But doesn't matter. So I'll knock it down to Sash. And goodbye, Marshall. Get wrecked. Much better than last time. Chewy, I didn't quite get no damage, but can't really avoid that with random AI, can you? What do you say? The other members of the Elite Four are far more powerful than I am. I mean, that might be true in this particular instance, but I swear normally Marshall's by far the hardest. Can you tell people to predict? Yeah, enter the prediction if you want to earn some points. There is a chance one of the Elite Four members could go a bit iffy, although I think it's unlikely. Right. Yo, welcome in, Lemonade. Cool. Okay, so next we are going to do Caitlyn. So for Caitlyn we need Volcarona, and we need Scrafty. Oh, that's interesting. I still have a King's Rock. Oh, I see, right. So if you fling a King's Rock in a Trainer Battle, it returns to you. If you fling it against a wild Pokemon, it doesn't return. That explains it. Prediction should just be at the top of the screen, but I guess it depends if you're on mobile or not, Blanket. Cool. Okay, so I need a Bug Gem. And then for Scrafty, we're actually going to use the Lychee Berry that we got off that Moltres that we found by accident. So you could also just find a Moltres and steal it, so it's legitimate either way, but quite a funny coincidence that that item actually turned out to be useful here. So basically, last time with Caitlyn, we tried to use Crocodile's Moxie ability to sweep her. I I don't have a Crocodile this time, but we do have a Moxie Scrafty, who is a lot slower and weaker, but can kind of pull off the same sort of tactic. Anyway, let's head into the room. Yeah, because of how like random the AI is, it's better to just kind of play as offensively as possible, I think. If you can, anyway, but obviously it's Fox dependent. Oh, I didn't heal Archeops, whoops. You'll find out in a second, Blanket. Patience. Okay, let me just double check I got the items correct here. So Bug Gem on Volcarona, with Bug Buzz, and Lychee Berry on Illinois. I can't pronounce that state. On Scrafty. Anyway, let's do it. A French? True, yeah, I need to stop doing that, I think. Okay, so yeah, because the Scrafty's pre-damage here, the Lychee Berry has activated will just activate immediately. So we get +1 attack off the bat. And with +1 attack, Scrafty's Sucker Punch can one-shot Sigilif. Sigilif could use Protect here, which might screw things up, but it's highly incentivized to use Hurricane, because both of our Pokemon are weak to flying moves. So we're going to Bug Buzz into Mushana, which with the Bug Gem can one-shot it. And then we're going to Sucker Punch into Sigilif to try and knock that out this turn. And it didn't use Protect, so that's fine. So yeah, this is kind of a similar thing to the Crocodile strategy. So this also activates Moxie. So we get +2 now. Yeah, it's just a Pokedex entry thing. It's not balanced at all. But there's like some dex entries about it, like replacing the sun or something. Yeah, so while Scrafty is slow, thankfully Caitlin's entire team, except for Sigilif and to an extent Gothitelle, is also really slow. And Scrafty's fast enough to get over the really slow mons. It's pretty fundamentally. But the Volcarona is already pretty damn good, so it probably doesn't really need it. Okay, so Scrafty is faster than the Uniclus, so we're going to Bug Buzz into Gothitelle, who is quad weak to Bug in this game because it's Psychic Dark, and we Crunch into Uniclus, which should double KO. Courage of Blind Run, really? Yeah, I've been pretty happy with Volk, even though both the ones I've had have been minus speed. They've been pretty good. Okay, and Amoonguss got to 75, that's good. Wow. No recreate here, but yeah. Okay, then it should be Bronzong and Beheeyem. Sorry, Jibs. One of these days I'll actually use it in a Nuzlocke. Okay, so Flamethrower with the Sun Up kills Bronzong, and Crunch into Beheeyem kills that. Welcome in, Dan. Okay, so that should kill, and I think that's it for Caitlin, isn't it? So plus whatever, it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, 2 down. Yeah, we're kind of running through these pretty quick. Okay, so next we will be doing Chantal, and this is where the fountain starts gushing. So we want Simipour and Alakazam for this one. Thanks, Nia. Thanks, Drew. Thanks, Gibby. Cool, right, so I need a Water Gem for Simipour. Find it. So if I have to get some ads in. I could do, but nah. We'll play some during the Ends Castle part, probably. My sponsor? Ooh, nobody would ever sponsor me. It'd be quite weird if that happens. I can't imagine it. Folks, did you know something out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and into mine? I can't recall the entire phrase, but yeah. Yo, come in, Jose. Oh, right, yeah, the prediction's already closed. Only 400 points. Ooh, unlucky. There'll be a second predict later, assuming that I actually beat the Elite Four. Yo, Chape, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream today. What were you doing? Just Elite Four and it gets this fight. I'll be ending after that. You beat... Oh, you're doing the Unbound Elite Four. Cool, I didn't know you were doing that. Awesome, great job. Did you have any problems, or was it pretty smooth? Unbound Insane Elite Four kind of scares me because of how like wild Penny could be. And also, in general, it just seems pretty tricky. But I'd like to do it myself someday. Okay, I think that's all we need, actually. Pretty smooth. Jack's got kind of scared for a bit of a report through. Nice, okay. Did you bring any new stuff? Or was it kind of like your usual Incineroar, Metagross, Bongthorn, that sort of thing? Venusaur? Oh, I need to max Elixir. Sounds like a sick Moorman sounds great, though. That fight seems like it could be really tricky to plan. Exodia team plus... Ooh, Bishop, nice. I'd imagine Bishop could be decent for Elias, and maybe Arabella to an extent, right? Okay, so we got Water Spout, Water Gem, Rain Dance, Ghost Gem, blah blah blah. Cool, okay, that's fine. I think that's all we need. Okay, let's head in. Block on Grounds on a Magna Rise on Bishop, that's hilarious. Wow, okay, that's really cool. That's an interesting way to abuse the AI. Cool. 5 frags, goodness, okay. I guess it's pretty good, it's Elite Four. Don't know about a Sucker Punch too. I'm gonna have to watch that back. I assume you've got the VOD saved. That sounds really cool. Nice, nice cook. What is published? Cool, cool. Okay, I'll try and have a look at that at some point. Okay, right, I think we're good. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, time for Simipour's debut in this Elite Four. So honestly, speaking of Bishop, I thought I'd bring it to my own Elite Four here, but my Bishop has like a 2 attack IV, and it just wasn't doing enough damage. Emerald Splash up in here. Good enough, yeah. Good old Kakyoin. But what we can do is Water Spout to do a load of damage instead. So we've got Water Gem, Water Spout. And Alakazam, who is faster than Simipour, can Rain Dance first. So we're going to set the rain. And then Water Spout, Water Gem should just kill both of these two. So Golurk is weak, and then Drifloon just takes enough damage to just get knocked out anyways. Assuming I read the calc right. Yep, there we go. Goodbye. Permaban someone? Probably not, no. Temporary, maybe. I could. I know some channels do that. Okay, so that should bring in Miss Magius and Frostlass. Right, so because we used the Water Gem, Simipour's Unburden has now activated, so both Simipour and Alakazam are faster than these two. We Water Spout again, which kills Frostlass and deals a lot of damage to Miss Magius. And then we Psychic into Miss Magius to cover the rest of that. We don't use Shadow Ball here because we need to keep the Ghost Gem alive. Really Neo, wow. Because when you redeemed the VIP, that's impressive. Okay, and then that should bring in... Well, it has to bring in Chandler and Jellicent. So Water Spout again. Chandler obviously gets killed by this because it's weak to water. And then to deal with the rest of the damage to Jellicent, we Ghost Gem Shadow Ball. So yeah, obviously Jellicent takes very little damage, but thankfully it's not water absorb, it's Cursed Body. So Ghost Gem Shadow Ball should take it out. I'm so glad I went for Alakazam instead of Dragonite. It's been so good in this Elite Four. Okay, there we go. 3 out of 4. Thanks, Neo. Appreciate it. Okay, so Grimsley, I don't... yeah, that's fine. The cap doesn't change until after Elite Four, I think. Or does it, actually? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that's the case. Technically, I probably shouldn't have... No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Once we get out of this, the cap becomes 75, so I won't be able to use Amoonguss anymore, but that's fine, because I don't plan to use it for the second part. But I need it to be as tanky as possible for this fight, so... so next up, we are going to use Simipour and Amoonguss. Yeah, for this one, I don't have a specific plan. I've got like a rough strategy to go for. But because I don't know what Grimsley's going to do exactly, it's kind of hard to really do this one. I don't think there's any chance we lose here, but we could lose a few Pokemon in the process. But the same as last time, there's only one Pokemon in my team that's also coming to the second half of the to the end and gets his stuff. So we should be good. Yeah, normally no specific plan means it goes wrong, but I'm fairly confident it should be okay. I've got like a backup for my main plan as well, which should help. Okay, let's max elixir stuff. Yo, welcome in, AJ. Good to see you. Yep, and it gets us today too. Hopefully pretty soon. Okay, so I need to Water Gem. Right, so I've had a bit of a predicament on what item to give Amoonguss. I was torn between Cherry Berry and Leftovers for ages because Lefties would be nice to keep Amoonguss up, but Light Powder can use Thunder Wave, and I can't risk Rage Powder not going off. So we're actually going to go for the Cherry Berry on Amoonguss. And then I'm hoping that's all we need, but I'm going to equip items to the rest just in case. Yep, Neo, we can get a completely different team, thankfully, otherwise this would be really hard. The champion's one thing, but having to do like 2 6v6s with no type specialty back to back with the same team would be a nightmare. Right. Oh, I never actually picked up Focus Blast. Oh well. Fine. I was going to use it as a backup option, but I guess we can't. Well, I still got Fling. Hi, Krista. Welcome in. Yep, the Transvite's Pokemon. And hopefully it's going to give us the win here. Whether it survives or not. What do I want? King's Rock. Oop, that's the one Pokemon. Yeah, and I think on the other two I'll just throw some citruses on for now. You've had someone sell them. How much? Yeah, I think that's fine. Utah can have all the pizza, that's fine. Okay, so we got a Water Gem again, the Cherry Berry, and then Flying Gem, Citrus, that should be, and then King's Rock. Okay. I certainly hope I don't have to bring out Alakazam here because it can't actually do any damage, but never mind. Let me just double check the moves one more time. So, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, I didn't actually get to do Grimsley last time, but my plan was kind of similar to the one I've got here, where it was like, I tried to redirect stuff on one side, and then the other side tries to do the actual sweeping and that. Okay, final Elite Four member. Okay, so Grimsy leads off with Sharpedo and a Lipard. This Lipard is a right pain in the neck. Basically, it has Sucker Punch, Wild Charge, Thunder Wave, and Charm. And it has Prankster, so I can't outspeed its status moves, basically. And because it could technically just Thunder Wave my mon at any time, it would be really bad. However, we have Rage Powder. So what we're going to do this turn, first, is protect Simipour, and then we're going to Rain Dance here to get the rain up, and then hope that Amoonguss doesn't take too much damage this turn. I don't think it should ever die, even if Sharpedo goes to crunch into it and it crits or anything, but ideally it doesn't do that. Okay, so it did crunch Amoonguss. But it didn't crit. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, Sharpedo also has speed boost, so I don't outspeed it with Simipour anymore. But now we let off the Water Spout, and we Rage Powder to stop any Sucker Punches going in. Yeah, you kind of have to, Gong, you don't need it, there's not really any way around it. Okay, so Sucker Punch into Rage Powder just doesn't work. Okay, so Crunch. Ideally this doesn't crit. Okay, good. I think we're okay if it did, but it's better that it doesn't. Amoonguss has done its main job now, so we're still going to keep using Rage Powder, but it's not as important. Okay, so there's two options here for what could come out. Ideally, it's Bisharp and Honchkrow, which is the likely one. If Houndoom comes out, we have to do things a bit more awkwardly, because it has a Focus Sash. Okay, looks like it's option B. Yeah, Intimidate's fine, we're a special attacker, we don't care. Okay, this is probably the end for Amoonguss then, but that's fine. So we're going to Water Spout again. We're going to Rage Powder to draw in any potential Sucker Punches. Water Spout goes off, this should kill Honchkrow, but Houndoom's Sash will activate, so Houndoom can still freely attack this turn. Yep, that's it. Alright, see you, Amoonguss. I thought this might happen. But it's fine. Thank you for the 07s, and welcome into the other people who just showed up. Cool. So let me just update my death counter. And now at this point we're going to bring in Archeops. So now we have Bisharp. Houndoom won't attack this turn. Actually, let me just double check something. I do kill with Water Spout, right? Yes, okay, that's fine. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Oh no. But we're fine. We won't wipe. So we Water Spout here, which will take out both of them. And then again, they could Sucker Punch, so we have Quick Guard to prevent that. Thank you, Archeops, for learning that move for some reason. Nice. Quick Guard protected our team. Okay, and that should take out them too. Yeah. I was thinking about, like, what on earth do I do? And then I remembered, of course, Archeops get Quick Guard, so we can use that to block Sucker Punches. So yeah, we just do the exact same thing again. Oh wait, shit, no, it doesn't work. I forgot, it's not like that in Gen 5. We're fine now. That was a misplay, but we're good. Even if it did go Sucker Punch, we would have been fine. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever found a use for it. White Guard is a lot easier, but... I wanted to Gongi, but I couldn't because Buffle removed it from Greninja's level up set. Which was quite annoying, I have to admit. I wanted to really use that move. No clap. I used Brokemons. Yeah, it's very niche compared to White Guard. Nah, no Spreadberg in Gen 5, thankfully. Thanks, Val. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's the Elite Four done. So I guess we can resolve the prediction and move on to the next one. Oh, so we got like cutscenes and stuff to go through here, so we'll do that first. Since N has just beaten Alder. There was a part of me I thought to myself that maybe I should try and do the round 2 Elite Four, but at the same time, I kind of just want to play Clone Emerald, so probably won't do that. Whale of Liquid Voice? It sounds cool, but yeah, I feel like Water's Power probably is more like what you would use. Hi Coffee, welcome in again. We just beat the Elite Four, so we're moving on to the Enegetsu stuff now. Oh, I should update my Devs command. Even though it hopefully will not last for much longer, but yeah. You buffed Hyper Voice. So the thing with Hyper Voice buffing is that while I get how it's like a normal stab with stuff, because of Pixelate and that, I don't know if I'd want to do it. Generally speaking, it's good. It'd be good to buff normal stuff, but the 8 abilities kind of scare me in that regard. Obviously, in Royal Sapphire, it's not going to be an issue because you haven't got those abilities, so yeah. Mr. Alder, you're a wreck. Yeah, it is pretty damn good slow ice, isn't it? Drops the fence, ooh. Okay, so I do need to take a break at some point during these two, so we'll do it here so you can listen to the cool music. I also need to get rid of Amoongus from my party, actually. Okay, so obviously we haven't been streaming that long, but I'm going to run the ads and all that now. So I'll be back in a couple minutes, and then we will do part 2. So in the meantime, enjoy this screen, because I prepared both for this Elite Four. Okay, see you shortly. Alright, let's go. You bet you, Neo, yeah. It's like, with these double Elite Fours, I like to be able to show off the team properly on the screens, you know? But this time it was pretty good. It wasn't too difficult to actually find an opportunity to do that. I feel like in some of the other games where the Elite Four and the Final Fight is split, it'd be a lot harder, but for this one, it works. You missed what happened? I just did a be right back and I put the screen on, that's all. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so a bit of dialogue with the sages yapping about some stuff. I didn't quite get what half of this dialogue was about. It's pretty cool, Tiago, yeah. Amoonguss died Kirby, but it was sort of a expected death. Because I was just using Rage Powder constantly. When was the last attempt? We did that on Friday was when we did the Elite Four last time, and we lost to Marshall because my plan sucked and we had a really bad turn with a double crit and a flinch. Oh yeah, Shadow Triad. Thanks, Gibby. Can you pan his Kuna? Is this where the PC is? No, it's where the goddesses are or whatever. Hi, Nico. Oh wait, still got 2 fights to go. Welcome in there. Ooh, a max potion. Oh, wait, I need to change the rest of the layout, I forgot. The cap is 75. Okay. Is it this one? There we go, okay. Okay, so now we need to swap our team around. So Volcarona is staying. Then the rest of the team is changing. Should probably just use the deposit there, actually. Yep, nice Moltres. Good old lava chicken. Cool, okay. What's my team then? So... when I played Vemplat, where did you get the version with the Portal PC? So I found it on P-Charles Discord. There was like a pinned link in the Drano Hacks channel. I believe you can also find it on Squirk's Discord in the Vemplat channel there. I think that's literally just a straight up download instead. So that one's probably easier if you're in Squirk's. Is it not? Hmm. Raz did say she was gonna clean up some stuff actually, so maybe that's why. Where's the Squirk Discord? There it is. Yeah, if you go to Squirk's Discord and the Renegade Platinum channel, it's in there. Yeah, Attempt 8 was the Elite Four. Attempt 9 and 10 wiped, like, super early game. No, no, what was it? Attempt 9 and 11, I think, were early game. Attempt 10 was a Lenora wipe? Or like Lenora took out 20 monsters, I think. Yeah, Gongi. That did make me laugh. But yeah, that's the most convenient one. Yep, no problem, Lemonade. Hope you enjoyed it. Vision of the game is really good. Oh, wait, that's the wrong Pokemon. Okay, that's also the wrong item. What am I doing? Ah. Hi, Fires. Welcome in. Okay, so I need a ground gem on Excadrill. A wide lens on Superior, so yes, there will be a tiny risk on some of the stuff we're using. Okay, I need to have lefties, I need a queen. Okay, and then another bug gem for Volcarona. Okay, I don't think I need to edge Volcarona. So I probably don't need to interrupt. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, so let's bring Volcar up to 75. I need to have Mana Burst in the lead. Otherwise, I think this is our team. Let me just do it in the same order I've got it in my notes. So, Ground Gem. 5 minute walk. Is that right? Oh yeah, sure, we do have a lot of female Pokemon this time around. Cool. Okay. Wetlands, Lefties, Bug Gem. Okay. Yep, that all seems fine. Cool, let's keep going. Yeah, it is Neo for sure. I don't actually think I need to use it this time around, but I've got it just in case something goes wrong. Yeah, it's kind of nutty, for sure. It should be fine, Jose, yeah. The Elite Four was like the main tricky part. I think Descendant gets this fight does have a tiny risk involved, but for the most part it's pretty clean. Oh yeah, this is the creepy room, isn't it? Harmonia. It's pretty cool that they made like a rendition just for this, though. Events theme. Yeah, let's keep going. I love how Gets this just practically headbutts you as you try to go in. Yeah, I do wonder how the castle, like... I guess there's not really any logic to how the castle appears in that. You kind of just have to accept it. But, I mean, that's the Pokemon world for you anyway, isn't it? So, it's not so bad. Okay, one last check. So, lefties, Dragon Gem, Dragon Gem, White Gem, Left Gem. Okay, let's go in then. Final battles. So we will of course not be using Reshiram ourselves, but we do need to catch it. But I've still got the Master Ball for that. Yeah, welcome in, Swede. It's funny how he thinks we can't win against him without Reshiram. We definitely can, though. Okay, so I guess we'll just have to fit through this. Very nice, Kongi. Yo, Eagle, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh yeah, the water all disappeared. Unlucky. I mean, I guess Reshiram fits with his outfit more, but eh. Okay, there's our Lightstone. Being released. Cool, okay. Oh, so I noticed Narf and Grammy are both still alive, so did they just, like, immediately start a new run after wiping? I don't have the mental to do that. If I wipe to Elite Four, I have to stop. Oh, Grammy changed game, right, okay. That makes more sense. Run and Bun Available is a pretty cool name. Very clever. Okay, there we go. Cutscene's done. Yeah, which one's a pretty cool design. Very imposing. Okay, yep, I think we're good to go. Let me just check some in a second. Oh, have I not saved yet? I guess not. Okay, input's not that one, read save. Import, okay. I just want to quickly check one thing. Sort in. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Can we nickname restaurant for the culture? Yeah, sure, we can do that if you want. Yep, we're and it gets us Ludo. Elite Four went pretty smoothly for the most part. Bria! Is it not? No, I got no idea, to be honest. Okay, big restaurant at level 70. But yeah, we're just gonna immediately throw the Master Ball here. Do we want to name it Canada? Puerto Rico? Also, please no. Oh, I do inside the Penguin Dance emote. I'll come in, Arcus. Blanket 2 is definitely not a state. No, true. I mean, I guess we called Moltres Lava Chicken, so honestly, anything goes. Canada? I'm not going to be using it in battle, no, it's just going straight to the PC, and we'll never see it again. So, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Just for the culture. Okay. Canada the restaurant is. Like I said, Pikachu King, welcome in. RJ, I suppose I should probably call you. Add restaurant to your party from the box? No. Not Ashton adding restaurant to your party? Is that okay? Yes. Shout out Canada. Your Pokemon are hurt. No, they aren't. That answer. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to actually play games for once. This is one of my own ones, I guess, but I've been playing quite a range of games. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, let's get started. I've not tried my own one myself, but I've seen people play it quite a lot. But this music is like so panicky. Okay, so first he starts with Zekrom. So this might use Bolt Strike on us. Except it's not actually Zekrom, it's Zoroark. We're going to set up Tailwind. As in... So yeah, even if we survive a crit there, so that's fine. Okay, so Tailwind just went, so we have 3 turns of Tailwind now. We're actually going to Protect to waste a turn to start with. Nice vibes, Tiago. There are now 2 turns of Tailwind left. Next, we're going to swap into Kingdra. Kingdra can survive a critical hit Focus Blast. There is now 1 turn of Tailwind left. We are faster than Zoroark because of Tailwind. Dragon Gem Outrage kills it in 1 hit. Surprise, it's a Zoroark. Next in is the real Zoroark. Tailwind is petered out. We're now slower than Zekrom, which means there's no chance that we accidentally kill it with a crit. At this point, Kingdra has to go down, so 07's to Louisiana. You've been pretty helpful. It has to be done. Thank you, Kingdra. Thank you, Lulu. I do quite like the little trick, but I wonder if I should have made the levels the same. Okay, so now we are going to bring in Excadrill. So the Zekrom has Bolt Strike, Dragon Claw, Light Screen, and Home Claws. So Dragon Claw crit does not kill Excadrill, and it can't really do anything else to us. So turn 1, we are going to Sandstorm. I kind of stole this one from Flygon's video, but it works for us too. We have Sand Rush. So that lets us double our speed. Yeah. Kind of where I got the idea from Gongi. And then with oh yeah, we actually take Sandstorm Chip, I forgot about that. Anyway, with Ground Gem Earthquake, we killed Zekrom in 1 shot. It didn't? Huh. I think I'm lucky that my attack is high enough then. Well, I had to use the Ground Gem to do it. Modesty or attack? Oh god, that's awful, I'm sorry. This one's naive. And I think it has like 18 attack. Yeah, Gems is great. A lot of fun now. Next is Magmortar. We have Speed Dip, so we just one-shot it. Okay, and then next in is Aerodactyl. So this Aerodactyl caused me a lot of trouble while planning. It has Head Smash, Rock Head, so it's pretty much guaranteed to use it. And it has a Rock Gem, so like nothing in my box can tank that if it crit. It's almost, it basically either kills anything or reduces it to such low HP that it can't do anything. So the reason we did this strategy is so we could outspeed Aerodactyl, because nothing in my box naturally outspeeds it. Not even Alakazam does. But with a Sandstorm, Excadrill does outspeed it, and then we could just Iron Head for the kill. I have a Lemonade, but it's next. Yeah, Head Smash Rock Gem is just so much damage. Really hard to deal with. Yo, just Crane, welcome in. Okay, then we get Slowbro, so Excadrill cannot take that out. So at this point, we swap to Superior. Slowbro's going to use Surf, which against Superior's Grass Dragon typing does basically nothing. Yeah, this game only took a couple days. I'm pretty proud of myself for that one. Yeah, it just does like 10%. Even with the Gem Boost. Okay, and that screen is also worn off just in time. And now we Leaf Storm for the KO and also the +2. Thanks for the follow. Okay, and last we have Ends Porygon. Okay, so this is the biggest risk in this fight. I need to hit a Leaf Storm here, because that will kill it, but obviously there's a 1% chance it misses. So I did look for like other options that would be other maybe riskless lines, but there wasn't one, because there were like crits and Tri-Attack status effects and stuff, so this is the least risky line. So as long as this 1% does not happen, i.e. we get the 99% of it hitting, it's fine. Please hit this. Okay, we're fine. I figured it was worth going for this, but that worry is always in the back of my mind. Yeah, that pause really makes a big difference, doesn't it? Okay, that's end done. We probably would have been able to get out of that if we missed, but it would have been tricky. So, GG's then. You say that, Tiago, but I lost like 5 days ago. Welcome in, Noel. Yeah, thankfully didn't miss today. I think I've so far only had a 1% miss happen like once, and it was on a random wild encounter. You good-for-nothing boy. Really, Gongi, let's hurry up then. Has Zeph started DD4 yet? Blah blah blah, defective boy. He's not even. Oh, awesome. Okay, yeah. We should be able to do it then. Great. Alright, shut up, Getsis. We need to go you already. Or at least take out your Pokemon. A convenient lie for Team Plasma. You fool, that's a ridiculous idea. Sounds right. Okay, I'm just yapping. Let's hurry up. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what. Okay, time for Dennis. Only a tiny bit. I can't really voice act. Okay, here's Drapion. You know, fun fact here. This was made before Black and White 2, so I actually predicted correctly that he was going to get a Drapion later, so that was fun. But unfortunately my other guesses were wrong. The Wario voice, I could see that, yeah. Cool, okay, so turn 1. Drapion cannot do much damage to Mandibuzz at all. It's got Fighting, Poison, and Dark coverage and Toxic Spikes. None of which do a whole lot here. Turn 1, we're going to Tailwind. Yep, this was 2011. It was before Black and White 2 came out. I did it, like, very soon after Black and White 1. Okay. Next, we're going to swap in Nidoqueen. If this does attack, it's going to use Cross Poison. Or it's going to use Toxic Spikes. I don't really care. Not very much Gigalodon. I had to do a lot of it by hex editing. Okay, so Poison Spikes disappears. Okay, just uses it again, that's fine. There's like a line in the game that says, like, stay tuned for Pokemon Grey or something. Obviously that didn't happen because Black and White 2 then came out, but yeah. Cool. And then we add speed thanks to Tailwind, and then Earth Power just kills. Sheer Force, Earth Power. Don't even need a Life Orb. Goodbye, Drapion. Next in is Dusknoir. Okay. Also, ignore Kingdra. It's technically dead, but it got auto-revived. Okay, so next we go back into Mandibuzz. This Dusknoir has Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, Payback, and Earthquake. So it can't really damage Mandibuzz at all. We have Rest. So even if it burns us, that's fine. And yeah. So it has Cursed Body, so this might take a minute if it disables us. Yeah, Mandibuzz has pretty damn good fire in these two fights, I think. Okay, we get the flinch, nice. Let me just quickly double check something, hold on. Queenie does naturally outspeed gets this? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, Dark Pulse number 2. Okay, so there's a Citrus. I'm gonna go for Getsis, but I guess it is a bit of a close one. Oh, okay, this could take a minute. Ooh, that did a lot more than I thought. I was going to Toxic Store this originally, but I thought Dark Pulse would be faster, but maybe I made a mistake. We should be fine. We have Rest, but this might take a bit longer than I thought it would. Oh yeah, I guess Gets his bet he counts as a parent, does he? Okay, ideally this kills or flinches. Actually, do I need Mandibuzz again now? Maybe I should have... Oh. I need to check something. Acrobatics won't see that properly, so it's more like that. I think that should be fine. Yeah, okay. As long as it's not using acrobatics, it's fine. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Oh dear, what's going on in chat? Okay, I might need to rest up, actually. Okay, maybe I should have gone for the Toxic Store after all. But I guess Pain Spit would have had the same problem. Alright chat, lay off Gongi. It's just an awkward saying. Okay, wait. Guess we need to Dark Pulse again. I worry we're going to run out of PP at this fight. Yeah, it doesn't even have Ghost move, actually. I wonder why. Yeah, it's a bit odd I didn't give it Shadow Punch. I just... Payback and Earthquake is a bit of a weird coverage. Ooh, we're starting to finish watching the boys. Predicted. Okay, flinch if real. That's... Okay, I think we're still fine. Rock Slide, 98. Okay, yeah, we're good. Funnily enough, Duskmoor doesn't actually get Phantom Force naturally. At least not until Gen 9, I think. I would have given it to it anyway, but... Yeah, it is a Gen 6 move. Yo, Evark, welcome in. Good to see you. Oops. We'll give you a shout out in a minute, I guess. Welcome in, Sasha. Okay, right, so Electros is in. This should go for Thunder this turn. I think our health is high enough, but that's still a possibility. I don't need Mandibuzz again, do I? No, okay. So, Yep, and over to Nidoqueen, which also gets rid of Toxic Spikes. Yeah, we're winning pretty well at the moment, Evark. How was your stream? Was it good? Okay, goodbye Toxic Spikes. Thunder doesn't affect Nidoqueen, ground type. Okay, so we naturally outspeed. We're going to Smack Down to get rid of Levitate. I had to use it as well, Vic. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, the Sand Slash thing, which didn't actually work because I didn't learn it. Okay, so we survived Crit Flamethrower. We could have got burnt, but that doesn't matter because we are Earth Powering, which is a special move. Flamethrower Sash's game, nice. Last gym. That sounds like you made some pretty great progress. Yeah, don't know it's Thunder, not Thunderbolt. Okay, goodbye, Eel. Then next in should be Gyarados. A Spiritomb in Bad Dreams. Ooh. Interesting ability. Oh no, dude. That's only for like percentage chance effects and that. Even the ones that are like 100%. It's weird, but yeah. Smackdown's status application is not that sort of effect. Okay, so next, Gyarados. This has Aqua Tail or Earthquake, which it should attack into with Nidoqueen. And also Dragon Dance and Thunder Wave. Because of the coverage it has, it can't hurt Superior. No, Kingdra, that's illegal. Now, obviously, this could Paralyze, or it could try and Dragon Dance, but we are not going to let it. Get taunted. And now we just wait for Gyarados to die, pretty much. Just need to watch out for the thing. Okay, I'll taunt again this turn. Just waste a turn. I gotta get my timing right here. Brave for Gyarados in Vintage White they do. Okay, taunt wears off, we taunt again. Gets his sword used to full restore, so that shouldn't happen again. And now, for the future, we are going to safeguard here. Indeed, Fries, I did not. The reason for that will become apparent in a moment. Okay, there are now 4 turns of safeguard. Okay, at this point we can just kill Gyarados. Okay, so next turn should be Genesect. There are now 3 turns to safeguard. Okay, so this should use Ice Beam here, guaranteed. We're going to swap into Volcarona. However, Drow activates, so we couldn't get frozen here anyways, so that's fine. However, now this is probably going to use Thunderbolt. That could have paralyzed, but because we have Safeguard up, it can't. We're slower than Genesect this turn, so we're going to use Flame Charge. We can't kill Genesect in one hit because there's a Focus Sash, but this is enough to get us faster than it. And then we just burn it. Goodbye, Genesect. And last but not least, it is Ghetsis' Hydreigon. However, because of the Flame Charge, we're faster than it, and we have a Bug Gem powered Bug Buzz, which should kill it in one hit. And that's it. Blaze Black done. Oh, okay. The crit was unnecessary, but that works, I guess. Cool. Team Plasma Ghetsis defeated. Thank you, chat. Oh yeah, Flagon's one crit too, didn't it? That's funny. Go to Alder? I'd be tempted, but I haven't got it planned out. You do, Liddy? I don't know at all. Welcome in, Colin. Thank you. Red card for Gigas, really? Holy, Morgan gift subs. Thank you, Morgan, much appreciated. Oh, PP got one, cool. Sorry, Sash, I've already got my next game sorted, but I appreciate the offer. I assume I know which game you're thinking of. But yeah, that's Blaze Black done. So with that, I've completed 5 out of 6 of my own ROM hacks that exist at the moment. With the 6th one being either Blaze Black 2 or I guess Redux, depending on what we plan for. So we will probably do that in the future. I haven't fully decided how I'm going to handle that one yet. But next up is going to be Inclement Emerald, which is Buffle Saf's Emerald hack that was released a few years back. Which is kind of similar to Ramplat a bit in how it works. But obviously with some of the earlier Emerald decomp fun stuff and all that, so... I don't know where we'll start that. Probably fairly soon. I'd imagine Friday, Saturday. Yeah, thanks for being here, Neo. Appreciate it. I just killed 2 Rukis. But yeah, it is Eagle, yeah. I think there's like a version 2. Yeah, is that? Wait, you didn't finish, did you? No, okay, you're still going. Thank you for the Aggron jump. But yeah, cool. So that's done. Alright, good night to the people who need to leave. But yeah, so that was a fun experience. I got to play Blaze Black as I originally released it. The AI was indeed a pain in the ass to deal with. Rotation battles are annoying. Doubles without correct AI are annoying. And there's lots of weird balancing in all sorts of places. But it was still quite a lot of fun. So I'm happy I gave it a try. But yeah, don't know what to say really, but I'm pretty happy I managed to run this one back pretty quickly. The attempt 8 loss was a shame, but I guess this game isn't too difficult outside of the boss fight, so it's not too bad really. I love the credits, by the way. The music is really hype. Oh, no worries, Blanket. But yeah, I feel like I should wait for these credits to finish, but I also can't actually think of anything else to say, so... is there anything else I wanted to comment on? Oh yeah, the Volcarona is insanely broken. Drought Thunderbolt is really stupid. It's a lot of fun, but it's really stupid. Yeah, for sure, Coffee. It's a pretty common music room to use. There's quite a few tracks I feel like one uses a lot that are just from like the credits and that. There's one from XY that gets played a lot too when Pokemon die and that. I'm playing Inclement Emerald next, Blanket. Favorite of my hacks? I would probably still say Renegade Platinum so far. They've all been like slightly different, which is kind of interesting. Oh, hi Midnight. Thanks, appreciate the GGs. I hope you feel better soon though. Sounds rough. My mom was favorite. Which one was my favorite throughout the runs? I mean, Volcarona was the only consistent one really, but I did have a lot of fun using Alakazam. And honestly, the monkeys were really good too. Simipour was great in this run. Simicia was fantastic in Attempt 8. Superior was cool, but I didn't actually use it that much in the mid-game. It was kind of just like early on and then right at the end. Thank you, Jose. Yes, that's the plan, Vile. I want to have my green Hoenn starter for my green Hoenn game, so... While I don't think it's the optimal thing to do, I would like to use Sceptile. If it is, then yeah. I'm glad mine survived perk. I can't believe how insanely strong Water Spout was in the end. Like, it swept half of the Elite Four for us. Emotion from XY. Yeah, I think there is something like that too. I could see myself doing that Midnight, yeah. I probably will if I need to look at something. Cool. Okay, that's it then. Yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And let's go ahead into Zeph, who is, I believe, soon doing the Elite Four Round 2 of his Leaf Green Zeplock. Which is basically a game where, like, Zeplock is like, you gotta guess cries and that. He'll explain it if you need to know what it is. Don't know what it's in. It was pretty short, honestly. Yeah, cool. Yeah, much appreciate you all being here. Have a good rest of your days. And otherwise, I will hopefully see you soon for Inclement Emerald. So, yeah, good night, everyone. Oh, and Fries, so I don't strictly ban Encore. I try not to use it, but it's not strictly banned. And I think I did use it once this playthrough early on, when I had Ordino still alive. Okay, yeah, GG's everyone. Ooh, hype chest. Thank you. That's probably for Morgan. Thank you. Spill the tea. Okay, yeah. See you all soon. Bye-bye.